Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Stephen Hartman podcast. Today's going to be a different one. I did a couple interviews. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk for a little bit. Notice you didn't hear the intro because I put the intro in the interviews. So, you're going to hear them twice. So, I figured there was no reason to have a third intro. So, I just figured I would jump right into it. Anyway, what's up, people? How's it going? How's the weekend going? I think it's the weekend, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. Anyway, just I didn't tell a life story the other day, so I'm gonna kick it off with that instead of like jumping into sports or whatever first. So, what I was gonna talk about is when I was a kid, I ran away a lot. I don't know exactly why. I'm guessing I wasn't too happy in my situation, even though I had it pretty fucking good being like a rich kid. But like I just wasn't happy. I kind of wanted out of my situation. So I ran away a lot. Usually it was only for like a few hours, maybe a day at the most. But I remember this one time we were living in Phoenix and I stole about $1,200 from my uncle's room. He had like a bunch of change and like some ones and shit, and I just took everything. I got into a cab and I had him take me to the Greyhound station where I bought a Greyhound ticket, which was, I think, like $375 back then. And I bought it to go to Garnett, where my mom was. Well, actually, I think it was only to like Ottawa, which is still like 40 something miles away. But anyway, I bought the ticket, right? And it made me think. I was like, all right, so I was going to go check to see how much the tickets were nowadays. And that same bus ride is only like $200 now. And I'm like, damn, you would think it'd be more nowadays, but apparently not. But anyway, I buy the ticket. Like, and what blows me away, all right, before I even get there, the taxi driver picks up this 12-year-old kid at like 3 o'clock in the morning with stuff like a backpack and a small bag going to a Greyhound station and doesn't ask a thing. Like, oh, this, like, obviously this kid's running away. I probably shouldn't take him. But I would imagine he ended up taking money from me that he probably didn't earn. Because I don't even remember like what I paid him, but I'm sure it was way more than he was supposed to charge me. That happens to me a couple times on this trip. But anyway, I buy the Greyhound ticket. It's like a 3-day trip. It's like crazy long. I couldn't believe how long it took. It was just from Phoenix to Kansas. You wouldn't think it would take that long. But like, I swear, they stopped like every 45 minutes. And sometimes the stops were like 3 hours. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Why are we still here? I don't understand. I want to go. I think it might have been in Oklahoma. Somehow I lose my tickets. I'm thinking someone stole them from me now that I think about it. Because I'm like, how the fuck do I lose my tickets? But I was a stupid kid. Like I said, I was like 12. So they were probably hanging out of my backpack or some shit, and I just dropped them. So I had to go buy more tickets or whatever, to keep going. And basically all I had left was rolled up coin. Like I had a bunch of dimes and nickels rolled up. So I buy like $120 worth of coins. All right, that's what I give them to buy a ticket so I can keep going. So like I get to, like I said, Ottawa, which is still like fucking 40 miles away from where I need to go. And I get in a cab there. And the cab driver's like, all right, kid, what's going on? Like, do you have money? And I'm like, I have $32. That's like what I had left after, barely eating anything on the bus or anything like that for days. And he's like, all right, I could take you this far, which ends up being about, I don't know, 10 miles from where I need to be. And then, I didn't even tell this part, right? I live in Phoenix. I'm going to Kansas. I don't think about weather. And I'm just like wearing a t-shirt and shorts, not realizing that it's freezing out there. So I'm like, oh damn, I'm I'm literally turning colors because of how cold it is. So I like wrap a t-shirt around my head. I'm like trying to stay as warm as I can as I'm walking through like a snowstorm. And like I think about it nowadays, I'm like, this damn taxi driver just kicks me out in the middle of a snowstorm. I'm like, damn, that's pretty messed up. But anyway, like I walk for a few miles. People are just driving right by. And I'm like, I'm a 12-year-old kid. No one's gonna stop and help me. Like it was at least, I don't know, 20, 30 cars drove by me. Before finally some old lady pulls over and like, get in, get in. And she takes me to where I need to go. And I go inside and I call my mom or whatever. And my uncle answers the phone and I'm like, yo, I'm over here at the Eagles. And he's like, what the fuck? Because they had no idea I was even coming. So they come and get me. But like, it was just a crazy ass trip that I went on as like a 12-year-old, like on a Greyhound bus with all kinds of crazy people. Of course, like we smoked a little bit of pot with some, weirdos here and there. But, and like I said, I'm pretty sure somebody stole my shit. Because I don't think I dropped my tickets, but whatever. Like I said, I made it, but kind of feel like that one taxi driver was a piece of shit. Just kind of left me hanging. It was pretty messed up. Anyway, that was my fucked up life story of the day. So, since I did that, I'm going to go ahead and go into my first interview, which was my wife. It's about 12 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll play it, and then I'm going to cut my mic, and like I'll pop up some videos and stuff so you guys can see what we're kind of talking about as we go along. Then I'll come back on. We'll talk a little sports probably, and then I'll play the second interview. Then I'll finish up with all the plugs or whatever the fuck else I'm going to talk about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my camera off, and it's going to go to like the logo here. Then, like I said, I'm going to start the thing, and then I'll show some pictures as we go along. I hope you guys enjoy the interview. You said I'm not that good yet, but I think both of these interviews came out pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to shut up and
welcome to the Stephen Hartmann Podcast. What's the show? No one knows. Who am I? Who cares? Let's start the show.
right on. Let's start the show. I think this might be a little loud.
Just a little.
Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. Cool. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Stephen Hartmann. Today, I am joined by my wife, Julia.
Hello.
All right. Sounds good. I'll just go ahead and turn this off. Maybe. All right. So, how's it going, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Right on. I know you and Lavi just went and saw the Cruella movie. How was that?
It was pretty good. I really liked it.
Cool. Yeah, it sounded like you guys enjoyed it.
It was good.
Right on. Like, not to spoil anything, but like, what was your favorite parts of it?
My favorite parts.
Like, I don't know, like, not favorite parts, but like, what did you think was?
I really liked it when they dressed up the Chihuahua as a big rat.
Right on. And was that the one that was named Wink or whatever?
Yes.
Right on. Cool. Said it had an eye patch or something like that.
Right. It only had one eye.
Cool. Right on. Yeah, it sounded like Lavi liked it a lot.
I hope so.
I wasn't sure, because I don't know if she even knows that.
It was kind of more adultish than a Disney movie for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's really catered to those, like us growing up.
For sure.
It's a little more adult than what we grew up with, which was nice because it kind of,
Cool. Yeah, it's like fan service for the people who grew up with it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Right on. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it was going to be. It looked interesting, but I wasn't really interested in it. But I'm
Mm.
glad you guys liked it.
No.
Cool. Well, I made a few questions for you guys. I'm going to ask like 4 questions in interview style for a few podcasts here. Um, let's start with this one. Uh, what was like your favorite place to travel growing up? Like any time in your life? Like it doesn't matter in the last few years or even as a kid. Like what was one of your most favorite trips that you can remember?
Um, I really liked all my trips.
Okay.
Yeah. There, yeah, of course, a few here and there that were just awful, awful trips. But um, like growing up, my parents always had us out there camping and around here in New Mexico and going to the lakes and stuff like that. That was really fun growing up.
Cool. Cool. I know like we just went to New Orleans and you got to do that before with your dad. You said that was pretty fun.
Yeah, my dad took me to New Orleans and to get on a cruise to go to Mexico, and we had a blast in Mexico.
Oh yeah. You were saying you had a little bit of tequila.
Yeah, me and my dad, we we went. We or one of our excursions was a limited bar on the beach, and so that's what we did, and we just started shooting down double shots of tequila, getting all messed up, and he went off to look like to find some ladies, and I went to the bathroom and I wasn't feeling drunk at all. Like I was kind of jealous that my dad's over there having fun and being silly, and I'm just like feeling so normal. So on my way out to the bathroom, I guess everything just hit me, and I knew there was a step coming up from coming out of the bathroom, and my leg didn't work, and I just fell flat on my face, scraped up my elbow and my knee, and I was just like, "There's the tequila, we found it."
Fuck yeah.
And the only bad thing about that was the next day we were doing tequila tasting in Cozumel, and it was all smell this and taste that, and it was pretty rough because it was pretty cheap ass tequila.
Yeah. And especially after having a hangover and feeling like shit, I could imagine that was pretty rough.
But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that time with my dad for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Right on. Yeah. I definitely want to try that out. I wanna get on a cruise, check that out. It's a little, I worry a little bit about it, but it definitely sounds fun.
I mean, even like I went on that cruise with my mom and sister. I ate a bunch of weed brownies, and I couldn't even like understand what was going on for the drill they were having before you leave.
That's
But
funny as fuck.
good thing that was the second time because I kind of already knew from the first time. So, but it was just like, holy shit,
A little too much brownie.
a
Huh?
little too much brownie. But
That's
it was
funny.
a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with my family, especially on vacation.
That one you left from like California, right?
Yeah, we sailed out of Ocean.
Oceanside?
No, maybe
No?
Oceanside, maybe
Okay.
not.
Cool.
I can't sure. It's down there somewhere. It's not like it might have been San Diego.
And that one went to Mexico too, right?
Yeah, it was the other side of Mexico.
Cool.
We did the
I couldn't remember.
Baja, Mexico, and Catalina Island.
Oh yeah, you guys got like scammed with the silver and shit.
I guess so. We should have never got off that boat, and it was my fault.
It's okay.
Totally my fault.
It's souvenirs, one way or another, But yeah, right on. Another question I had for you. I don't know if you can remember, but let's start with this one first. What's your favorite music artist or genre right now?
Right now, I'm really into like the meme stuff, and I don't know why. Just the catchy, dancey,
Yeah,
the
the music that they add with the memes and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely got that playlist. And yeah, it's definitely catchy music.
It's
So
it's just stuff you can really dance to, and I mean, it's a little bit of everything, which is nice too.
yeah, for sure. It's definitely some interesting music. Then like I said, I don't know if you're gonna remember, but like say 10 years ago, what do you think you were listening to back then? It's 2010. So you would have been what, in your mid 20s?
In 20s, probably mostly getting to maybe like Slipknot. I really like listen to Atreyu.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kind of heavier stuff, kind of darker stuff. I kind of listen to hip or pop like here and there. Like, just I listen to a bunch of different things.
Yeah,
So
for sure. You definitely have a wide range of music that you listen to. So
it just all depends on the mood you're in.
yeah, for
So,
sure. Yeah, I was the same way about 10 years ago. Is probably a lot of that rock, and then I've always liked rap shit. So, but yeah, Slipknot for sure back then was definitely super relevant. So I could see that. I don't know much of Treyu. I know like the stuff that you played for me, but that's about it. I know this one you've kind of had a little issue trying to think of, but like, who would you say growing up is was like an idol or someone that you really looked up to? It could be like a parent, a sibling, it could be a celebrity. Who comes to mind?
now that I kind of really have some time to think about this, actually, my sister was like, I know she's younger than me, but I just always liked the way she was. She was like totally opposite of me, and was always kind of a little jealous about that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but she was always like, she'll straight up tell you to fuck off, like she tells it to you real. And it's probably a big thing in my life that really helped me out is having someone there like pointing out my mistakes instead of just, like, oh, it's just a phase or whatever. She like,
For sure would let you know when you're fucking up.
exactly. And then
Oh, yeah.
I like to think she feels I did the same for her.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to ask her the same question. I'm interested to see what her answer is as well.
Mhm.
But that's a pretty awesome answer, baby. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's a hard question to think about,
It is.
for
I
sure.
mean, I have a lot of very influenced people in my life. Like my grandma was always there. My mom was always there. Even my dad, he
sure.
was there.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I love that you went with family. My first instinct is a celebrity, which is sad as fuck, but it's all right. The other question I have is, I don't know. My dad thinks it's a pretty simple answer, but what would you rather be in, a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
That's kind of a hard one because I'm kind of too fat to survive in a zombie apocalypse, and I've always had this fear of an alien takeover. So it's kind of like a lose-lose for me on that one.
Yeah, I guess it also depends on what kind of zombies. If they're like the slow Walking Dead zombies, that's one thing. You don't really got to worry about those guys too much as long as you stay away from groups. But yeah,
But like fast zombies. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should just lay down and die.
Pretty much. Might as well just give the fuck up. That's what I say too.
I'm handful of Cheetos in my face.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. Those fast moving fuckers, you just have no chance. Especially when they start like making walls up buildings and shit. But yeah, like I said, slow ones, I might do all right. But like alien takeover, I'm just like, it depends on what kind of aliens too, I guess, too.
True. I mean, if they're here to like better the world, sure, I'm fucking down. If
Yeah.
they're here to enslave and to harvest or whatever else they'd like to do, then no, I probably couldn't run away from that either. So
I mean, more than likely the technology is going to be like insane, so they're just going to fuck us up right away. But you never know.
Mhm.
It could just be some like bug monsters. We don't, just because they're aliens doesn't mean they got to be like super advanced, I guess.
Well,
but
yeah, I've heard about, I heard about that, how aliens are, of course, they're not going to look like us or anything similar to us.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
But you never know. You never know.
I mean, the odds are they're probably not looking like us, but there could be ones that are like us, but yeah, it's probably going to be some weird looking monster thing to us, a jellyfish, we're like, oh, it's a fucking weird looking fish, but it's an alien,
Smart ass jellyfish. We're in trouble.
Right. Well, right on, baby. That was a pretty good one. You had some good answers there. I appreciate you for joining me.
Well, of course. Anytime.
And like I said, I'm gonna ask a few other people these same exact questions. So I'm interested to see what everybody else says.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. Well, thank you, and you can join me again some other time. We'll be a little more, organized and maybe go a little longer. But this was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it went really well.
Oh yeah. Well, right on. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe, and please check out the other videos. Say bye, baby.
Bye.
Interview. I thought it went pretty damn well. That was my wife, of course. I love her so much. I just listening back, I just like listening to her voice. It was pretty cool. It was nice to get her on here. Definitely be trying to get her on here more often. I want to get her and her sister on at the same time. We're going to talk about some stuff. Anyway, this is going to be my sports talk. I know, right on. People love the sports talk. It's going to be short. Okay. There's only like two fucking games going right now. So, of course, my Suns, man, 3-1. One more game. They're going to the finals. Like, you could pretty much, I can't say it. One more game. They're going to the finals. That's all I'm going to say. But, like, I'm super excited. I'm like, shit, I think I might have to buy something. It's been so long since, like, there was something to celebrate, It's pretty fucking awesome. The other series, the Bucks and Hawks, I think there's a game going right now. Let me look at that shit real quick so I can see what's going on. Ba-da-ba. I should have did this while that interview was going, but I was distracted. All right. Yeah. Oh, shit. Looks like Atlanta's up right now. I'm going to say, man, if Atlanta wins this game, they have a really good chance of winning the series. And I would really like to see that. The Suns and the Hawks. I think that'd be fun as fuck, man. All these young ass players. Trae Young, Ice Trae, whatever the fuck they're calling him nowadays. He's just been playing like crazy. And of course, Booker, Ayton, just a bunch of young ass dudes just showing up, playing like, they were supposed to. It's nice to see. So, like, I'm still hoping for Atlanta and Phoenix in the finals, man. And of course, I mean, like, duh, I'm going to pick the Suns to win that shit. But man, is that going to be a tough series? Like, I think it's actually even harder than if the Bucks make it. Like, I think if the Bucks make it, the Suns can win in 5. Because, like, I think they could shut down the one person they need to. But with the Hawks, it's pretty unpredictable. They got a bunch of dudes that could just hit threes all day long. So, like, you got to stop that scoring threat. So that's where it gets a little tricky. So, but like I said, I'd rather watch the Suns and Hawks, but truthfully, I'd rather face the Bucks. But I really believe it's going to be the Hawks. They're playing too good right now. I know they got blown out by 40 the other night, but it's like, come on. Not a big fucking deal. But definitely looking forward to this finals, man. Like I said, Suns, can't believe you're there, man. Unbelievable. And then, like, you know what the NBA finals means? It's almost time for football. Football time. Oh, yeah, I don't know if y'all saw. I got myself a fucking haircut. It's nice. Looks good. A little blue. I need to dye it a little more because I want it to be a little more blue. Thanks to Kelsey. She's my shitty salon owner. Speaking of Kelsey, that's the interview I'm going to play next. So I'll get that queued up here. And then, like I said, I'll kill my stuff. The interview will be like, I don't know, 12 minutes, something like that. So make sure that I get this here. I should still be sharing everything, I believe, right? Oh, no. Fuck. I'm going to be pissed if that didn't play the whole time. Damn. 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 I don't remember if I hit share screen or not, dude. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm going to just give this a go, I guess. If I didn't fucking hit play, I guess I'm just going to try to insert it in on Audition. I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. I don't know if I hit share screen or not. I don't think I did, yo. It's all right. I could just enter it in. Hopefully, hopefully it matches up. Son of a bitch. All right. Enough of that. So let's go to share screen. I never did this earlier. I'm such a fucking idiot. Okay. It's all right. Hopefully y'all don't know that I fucked up. Anyway, like I said, let's get to this here. Bam. I'm gonna turn off my shit. Bam. Oh, yep. I think I fucked that up. Hide, bitch. All right. Well, here's Kelsey's, and then I'll just enter it in later, I guess.
Welcome to the Stephen Hartman Podcast. What's the show? No one knows. Who am I? Who cares? Let's start the show.
Right on. Let's start the show. I am that host, Stephen Hartman. Today I am joined by my wife's sister, Kelsey. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. Let me turn this down. All right. Yes. Sounds good. So, yes, today I'm joined by my wife's sister. I did a podcast with her earlier, and basically I'm going to ask you the same questions.
All right.
Just because I want to kind of see what your guys' answers are and see how everybody goes. I was going to say thank you for the haircut. You gave me a nice cut today with a new dye job. So thank you very much there.
You're welcome.
I'm definitely feeling better there. It was getting a little warm with that long hair. But all right. So we'll just go ahead and go into these questions real quick. I'm going to just like kind of mix them up. Now, I know Julia kind of had a problem with this, figuring out what music she listened to in 2010. So I think I'm just going to change this to like, what is your favorite artist or genre of music right now?
Honestly, it hasn't changed in the last few years. Been really into Joji.
Joji?
Yeah, like the whole 88 Rising
Cool.
thing.
That's like Korean music, right?
No.
No?
There's some Chinese, and Joji's half Japanese, I think, but he speaks English.
How do you spell that?
Joji.
All right. Is there like a certain song that you like a lot?
Give Me Love's pretty good.
Give me one. Let me see here. How about I just type that in? That'd probably help. I didn't do this with Julia. I should have, like I said, have it ready. So there's some music playing. Let's see here. Not JoJo. It'd help if I could spell, I guess. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. I'll just play a little bit. I keep getting copyright claims on everything.
Where ideas take root.
Oh shit, where did I just drop?
And expand the
Oh, it's
hours
just the
where
whole-
innovation blooms. The results that
Fucking
come from
commercials.
true collaboration.
Is this the song? Okay, cool. when this came out?
Pretty recently. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it says 2020. So. Cool. So this is mostly what you listen to nowadays. Cool. Okay, yeah, I've heard this. Right on. Julia said mostly what she's listening to nowadays is meme music. I was like, that's true. Seems like that's all I hear her play nowadays. Cool. Right on. Yeah, I've definitely heard that song a few times.
Yeah, I play it way too much.
Nothing wrong with that. I listen to the same shit over and over. I listen to that one Tom McDonald song at least like 30 times in one day, one time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. All right. The other question I have is like, what was one of your favorite places to travel, either like recently or even as a kid?
Was it really? I don't know. The most memorable was more of a moment, I guess,
Okay.
than like a place. It was like Huntington Beach. I went with Dad and Lobby,
Oh, okay.
and it was a moment where we went and did laundry, and then we just went to the little taco stand next door, and we just sat on the grass, and you could see like the sun setting, and like the beach. You could hear the beach, and it was just that moment was like so nice. I want to go back.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like an awesome moment. Yeah. I asked Julie earlier. I don't think she ever picked one, but we went over a few. But yeah, that sounds like a pretty awesome little trip. She also brought up a trip that her dad went on. Well, actually, I think I might have brought it up, but the one where they went and drank a bunch of tequila and
Oh
shit.
heck yeah,
But yeah, Huntington, is that California?
yeah. It's,
Okay. I was like,
California, kind of near between I think LA and Oceanside,
okay,
somewhere around there.
cool. Oh yeah. Definitely been to California quite a bit.
Yeah.
This was the last time, first time you've been like east, right?
Yeah,
This last trip. Cool.
it was different.
Yes, for
but
sure.
Same. I don't know.
Yeah, like right, like it's almost like it looks kind of the same, but then like it has some different shit to it. But
Yeah, all the swamps and shit. That was interesting.
yeah, yeah,
No
like
gators.
yeah. I can't believe we didn't see one.
Gators
but-
are in mid.
Right. I don't believe in them. I will say like that one area where it was just like a thick ass forest. I bet there was probably something in there.
Oh, yeah,
but,
for sure.
but yeah, I can't believe all we saw was dead ones. But yeah, cool. So Julia kind of had a little hard time thinking of this one. Like growing up as a kid, who did you look up to? Like it could be a parent, a sibling, a celebrity. Like who did you idolize or whatever, or look up to?
Yeah, that one's really hard.
Yeah, it took her a little bit to think, but she had a pretty good answer. I'll let you listen to it later.
I don't know about like as a kid, but right now I think Keanu Reeves is pretty cool.
Hell yeah, he's definitely a pretty cool ass dude. Like he seems like he's real, you know.
Yeah, I can't remember like really idolizing someone as a kid. I don't know why. I don't remember a lot from like my childhood at all, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling Julia like mine was bad because all I could think of was a celebrity, and it's not even that good of a celebrity. It's the Undertaker from wrestling.
Oh heck.
Like that's all I can think of. Like I really liked that guy growing up, and I like wanted to be a wrestler and shit growing up. But I was just like, that's pretty bad that the first person that comes to my mind is a celebrity. But you know, whatever.
I mean, like Grandma was pretty cool, but I don't know.
Yeah. I said I understand that's kind of a hard question to you know
Yeah.
like, but yeah, I would say Keanu Reeves is definitely a dude that I would inspire to be for sure. You know, if I was rich or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Still takes the subway and shit. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Seems like a very down to earth guy. Definitely like most of his movies too.
Oh heck. Yeah. He's cute too.
Sure. I don't know if you saw that last one. I think it was on Netflix. I can't even remember what it was, but like two girls basically rape him.
No, I missed that.
It was a very weird movie. It almost made me not want to watch it because it makes him kind of look weak.
Oh.
Like they beat him up and all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
So it's just like, what the hell? Where's John Wick? Like he's like really clumsy and just gets his ass kicked and shit in the movie. It's kind of weird.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Yeah. Let's just put rape movie. See if that comes up. Knock Knock. That's what it's called.
Okay. I'll have to look at that one.
Yes, it was very, I don't know. Me and Julia were both like, this is fucked up to see him in this role or whatever. Because, like I said, he just totally gets his ass beat and taken advantage of and shit. Very, very weird. Definitely not appropriate for lobby, so don't
Okay.
watch that.
Watch it by myself. Got it.
Yes, yes. All right. Cool. Let's see here. I asked about the music. Did the trip. Okay, so yeah, it's basically down to what would you rather be in? A zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
That one's really hard too.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I still haven't really decided on that one.
Because, like, if it was aliens, who's to say they'd be like mean? What if they're like really chill and they try to help us?
Exactly. Like if they make life better, sure, why not, right?
Yeah. But then, like, on the other hand, what if they're like torture everybody? I mean, at least zombies, they would just fucking eat you and you're dead.
Right? And then it also depends on what kind of zombies. We talked about that earlier. Is
Oh,
it the
shit,
Walking
yeah.
Dead zombies that are nice and slow, or is it, World War Z where they're fast as
Yeah.
fuck,
I don't know. So many possibilities.
Yeah, right. It's definitely a hard choice. I'm thinking I'm gonna lean to zombie though, because like with alien shit, you just don't know. Like,
What if they never die? They just
Right.
regenerate.
exactly. Like we talked about it earlier. Like aliens, like we see them in movies and shit like that, and they always have to resemble people. Like they could be anywhere from like bugs to like a gas.
Jellyfish?
Exactly.
Fuck.
So like, who knows what we're dealing with? So it just did. I don't know. I think I'd rather deal with like the Walking Dead zombies. They're nice and slow. You just walk up to them and stab them in the forehead. As long as you just stay away from crowds, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would survive
Yeah,
if it was that. But
for sure.
aliens, tentacles everywhere. I don't know. I don't know.
Right? It just, like you said, it depends. Are they nice? Are they here to take over? Like it just all depends, I guess.
I just want to harvest stuff.
Like I'm down to meet some really nice aliens.
Yeah, for sure. They're just like, hey man, we just heard you had some weed. We just stopped by.
Yeah.
Can we get some of that shit?
Right? Exactly.
Can we chill with y'all?
That would definitely be cool. But yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards, I think I would rather be in the zombie apocalypse now after talking a couple times about this.
Still undecided.
Yes. Okay. Well, that was my 4 questions that I had for you.
Cool.
It's pretty painless, right?
Yeah.
Right on.
I made no decisions whatsoever.
I know. I think I was the same way that hers went. So it's okay. We're just fucking trying this shit out, just trying to get you guys comfortable doing this if you want or whatever. So we've pretty much been doing the same amount of time as I did with Julia. So we're on good time.
Awesome.
I appreciate you doing this. I'm just going to say, please like and subscribe to my podcast. And we'll catch you guys next time. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Holy shit. I think I've calmed down a little bit. All right, let's turn this fucking overlay off. Like I said, if I didn't do this correctly on here, I'm going to fix it. So it will be correct. You will hear the interview. So if I have to put it in through Premiere or whatever the fuck to fix it, because I am pretty sure I never hit share screen on that first interview, but who cares? I'm over it. I hope you guys liked that interview as well. Like I said, I'm trying to brush up on my interviewing skills for sure. I just wanted to have a few base questions to ask a few people. I was supposed to do another one today. I need to do my dad and my buddy Eric. But that probably won't happen until next week because I am getting my computer upgraded in the next 2 days. So I probably won't have time to do at least one with Eric because I know he's only like off on the weekends, I think. So I just need to get my damn dad in here. Quit being scared, Dad. Get in the interview chair. Anyway, I think that was pretty much it for today. I just wanted to do my life story. I did my sports. I did the movie and all that shit last time. I'm trying to think of what else was I supposed to do today. See, this is the Monday one, right? Sports. I didn't really do any news. Oh yeah, stand up. No, I just did like Bo Burnham on the last one. Like since I stole shit, check out Burt Crusher, man. That dude is like a special machine. He puts out like all kinds of specials. Like it seems like at least one, maybe two a year. I know he has a couple on Netflix. He's always shirtless. He's a big old dude like me. Doesn't care about his belly. He's funny as fuck. I like him. Let me see if I can pull up his latest special real quick, or at least a bit from it or something. Let's see here. Yeah, check him out, man. He used to be like the Travel Channel guy, and now he's like probably one of the funniest dudes right now. Like I really enjoy his comedy. Hopefully, I'm not getting all wonky right now because my internet is looking like it's not working very well. All right, there we go. Probably need to go share screen again, huh? Oh yeah. Well, he also does like a podcast with Bill Burr. I just noticed that. Like, I love both of those guys, so I guess I'm gonna check that shit out. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna play that. That's a long ass story. You know what? I'm not even gonna play anything. Go check him out, man. Burt Crusher. He has all kinds of funny fucking specials on Netflix. You're gonna laugh your ass off, trust me. Like he has a family, so you relate to that kind of stuff, and then he has like crazy stories about partying with the Russian mob, like pretty crazy stories. And then like the Travel Channel stuff where he's like doing crazy bungee jump stuff over fucking like jungles and just like I'm gonna die because this is not like safe at all. But he does it because the Travel Channel's paid him to. He doesn't do that shit anymore, but like some of the stories he has is fucking crazy. Check him out, Burt Crusher. He's like I said, he's part of that whole like Joe Rogan family and shit. Tom Segura, Ari Shaffir, that whole Death Squad shit over there. I used to listen to all their shit. I just don't really have time to listen to all these podcasts anymore. But check out his specials for sure, man. There's definitely, I think, at least 2 on Netflix. I think he has one on HBO. They're funny as fuck. Check his shit out. I'm also, I guess, supposed to like talk about some news. I forgot about some news. There's been some pretty crazy shit going around my town. Apparently, like 5 people were shot at a goddamn billiards place the other night. Just like great. That's fucking wonderful. You can't even go play pool without people pulling out guns and shit now. But fucking, what was the other thing that kind of blew me away? I can't remember. Damn. Fucking marijuana. This is why I should write shit down. But like, I was just gonna, like I said, this was just kind of a wing it, add the fucking interviews and just kind of talk for a minute. I'm going to definitely do a regular podcast as well besides this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the interviews. I think they went pretty good, especially because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing yet. But I think I got both of them to open up pretty good. Like at first, Might have been a little, nervous. I think all of us were. And then like halfway through the interviews, everybody was talking real well. And, we had some pretty good conversations. So I was pretty happy with that. So I'm looking forward to doing some more. And if you want to be interviewed, man, hit me up. I'm down to interview some people. We'll get on this motherfucker, talk about whatever the fuck, man. Hit me up. I'm down. Like and subscribe to my channel, of course. Check out my niece Lavi's website, lavitas.com. Some beautiful merch on there. Check out my website, StephenHartmanPodcast.com. And I will definitely be back for the show on Friday. But hell, I'm like thinking about doing another one right now. But who knows? I may put a couple out this week. But stay tuned for sure Friday. Thank you guys.